Hey, what's up everyone? 4K Cinema HD here with a Blu-ray update, and today's video I will showcase these 5 Blu-ray titles you see in front of you, which are the titles that I picked up over the last couple of days. The first title I have in front of me is the Blu-ray and DVD combo pack of the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is the 1978 remake from the 1950 science fiction classic horror film with the same title. This movie is about a group of alien species that need to survive, and they travel across the universe to inhabit the planet Earth so they could gain back their culture and their particular race. The reason for this is because their planet, there's nothing left. It's a dying planet where these aliens came from. So in order for them to grow and expand, they take over the planet Earth. This movie stars Donald Sutherland, Jeff Goldblum, and Leonard Nimoy. This is a classic science fiction horror film. Definitely, as I read a couple articles about this movie, it's one of the best remakes ever made. I'm pretty sure it is, considering that the original version came out in the 1950s, and they didn't quite have the special effects at the time, that this version would have, even though it came out in 1978. But the special effects are fantastic in this film. The score is very creepy and scary, and it's a great film, so I highly recommend it to any of you guys who have not seen this movie. Go ahead, check it out, and I'm pretty sure you guys will enjoy it, especially if you like science fiction and horror films. The next title I have in front of me is The Invisible Man. This is based off H.G. Wells' novel with the same title, The Invisible Man. This film came out in 1933. It's distributed by Universal Pictures. Its director is James Whale, who also brought you 2 classic horror films also from Universal, The Bride of Frankenstein and Frankenstein. So it's a great film. This is a classic science fiction movie. The synopsis of this film is pretty simple. It's about a scientist who creates a serum and makes himself invisible, and he ends up trying to create another serum so he becomes human again, so he could be able to transform whenever he wants. And basically, by him taking the serum the first time around, he starts to grow very mad and crazy, and he talks about world domination, how he wants to get his serum secrets out to the world and sell it so he could create an army of invisible men. So this guy really ends up losing his mind through the process of making himself invisible. This is a great film, like I said, guys. This is a classic Universal Pictures movie. I highly recommend it. If you guys have not seen this movie, I definitely say go pick this up and check it out for yourselves, and trust me, you guys will enjoy this science fiction classic from Universal, The Invisible Man. And the third Blu-ray, this is another science fiction classic film, Robocop. This is the remastered edition from director Paul Verhoeven. This is the uncut, unrated director's cut. So you're going to get the unrated version of this film the way it was meant to be seen, the way Paul Verhoeven wanted you guys to see it. And the transfer on this is top notch. This movie looks absolutely gorgeous on Blu-ray. The film, it's an all-time classic. This is a must-have for any science fiction fan. What else can I say? This is one of the most original ideas that came out in the late 80s as far as originality goes. And the action is just non-stop and it's brutal. So that's Robocop, the director's cut. So you guys who had the original Blu-ray release, you could throw that right out the window. Pick this version up. You're gonna enjoy this copy 10 times better. The quality, the sound, it just looks amazing. So that's Robocop from director Paul Verhoeven. The fourth title I have in front of me is Arachnophobia. This is a horror comedy directed by Frank Marshall. The movie is about a rare species of Venezuelan spider that ends up leaving the country of Venezuela, ends up in a small town here in the United States, and basically the spider starts to give birth to other spiders, and they just cause havoc all around this small town. The film stars Jeff Daniels and John Goodman. This is a classic horror comedy from director Frank Marshall. This is a must-see, so if you guys have not seen this movie, I recommend it also. It's a fantastic film. You guys will like it. You guys will laugh, and you guys will be scared out of your wits. It's a pretty frightening film as well. So that's Arachnophobia. Last but not least is Arnold Schwarzenegger and the End of Days. This film takes place in the year 1999. It's about a cop, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character. His name is Jericho. He's a very depressed man. He's a loner. His family was murdered. He becomes an alcoholic. So on the eve of the new millennium, Satan, who's played by Gabriel Byrne, ends up being unleashed from the depths of hell, and he's looking for a particular woman to bear his child so he could give life again and roam the planet Earth and cause destruction and chaos. This movie is directed by Peter Hyams. I absolutely love this movie. A lot of people don't like it. This gets a bit of a mixed bag, but to me, I love the action elements in it, the horror elements in it. It's just a fantastic Arnold Schwarzenegger film. The soundtrack's pretty good to this film. I actually had the soundtrack. I no longer have it, but it was an awesome kick-ass rock soundtrack to it also. So I highly recommend this movie. So if you guys have not seen The End of Days, go and check it out. Alright guys, that's it for this video of my Blu Ray update. Stay tuned, so I'm gonna be recording my entire Blu Ray and DVD collection that I have here right in front of me. So I want to show you guys what I have very briefly. It goes all the way to the top, as you can see. So I'm going to showcase and do a video in parts and show you guys what I have in my collection. So once again, 4K Cinema HD here, and this is Blu-ray update number 2. And I would like to thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Like this video and please comment. So until next time, 4K Cinema HD signing out. See you guys later. Peace.